What's up, everyone? This is El Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time, we continued exploring Madarame's palace. We managed to get through the rest of our story, as well as get through some Harry Potter-esque paintings. Where we last left off, we managed to enter a very shiny and blinding room. Eesh, that is really bright. In this episode, we are going to continue onward through this very distorted portion of the palace. I did go ahead and switch Panther out for Fox, considering that she was completely out of ammo and running a little low on SP. Plus, I figured it's still worth it to show him off a little bit. I would like to at least show off his finisher while we're in this palace. So hopefully we can do that. Damn it. Alright, well, you heard the man. Now we need to traverse this very twisted area. We don't even have access to our map. Somewhere. That's how distorted this is. But there are still guards here, so we need to keep on the lookout. Let's see. So there's a few different ways that we can go. I will wait for him to turn around. And we can get into a fight!
True form.
Ooh, Kopatengus. Okay, well, it's a good thing I decided to switch on over to Fox now. I am going to switch on over to Apsaris. Knock that one down, and oh, right, because I was gonna baton pass it to Fox, but I can't. Instead, I'm just gonna beat that one up. And then Fox can take care of these Kopatengus. He's got plenty of SP. I think I made the right call in switching on over to him. But now we actually get to see what I wanted to show off.
Now, let us strike.
And so that is Fox's finisher. Hey, Mona leveled up. Okay, so there are a few different ways to go. There's that over there. Could also head on over this way where, yes! There's a witch amulet. And that, I believe, increases magic. Yes, magic by 2. Well, Panther specializes in magic, so may as well give it to her. Alright, so now that we got that, now we can just head on over this way. Yeah, I can't drop down that way, so our only way forward is through this creepy blue vortex.
Whoa!
Okay, good to know. And yeah, even though like it looks like you could head on over that way, you can't. Thankfully we can seal this though, free pearl, and head on over here. And we see 2 paintings.
Hey, look at this!
So, what these paintings indicate is the way to go. So, what we need to do is to look at these sayuris and manage to basically ascertain which one is actually the correct one. And from there, head on over to where we need to go. I am going to go ahead and swipe that. And then I'll head on over to the other one and swipe this one as well. And it is important that you analyze the paintings. So, we need to take a look at these sayuris and see which one is the real one. This one's really obvious because it's a matter of what color of clothing she's wearing. It won't be this obvious going forward.
Hey.
Yeah, no kidding. One's wearing red and the other one is blue. Guys, were you really not paying attention at all to this thing? It's the real thing. I mean, it's black and white, or red and blue. And that is why it is important. Because going through these gates otherwise will simply return you to the beginning of the current room that you are in. You need to analyze these Sayuri paintings in order to distinguish which one is the real one. And by doing so, you'll be able to progress further.
Yes!
Hey. Sounds good. So now we just need to find the real painting among the fakes. So this one right here is a fake, because there's no tree behind it. And nothing really happens. However, the one with the tree behind it is right here.
Hey.
This one's the real Sayuri.
Well.
And the way forward is now open. So now we have a combination. So we have ones that are blue but have branches. We have red without branches. All we need to do is just keep looking for the right painting. Another blue one, red without branches. Not really seeing it. You can steal that though and head down here where, well, now we have some other distinguishing features.
Hey.
Now we have to take a look at the hair. So we need to make sure that the hair is in the right position. And the real Sayuri is right
Hey.
here.
Well.
Well, I'm not jumping down there. Let's maybe just head through here.
Whoa!
Gee, I wonder where? I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's right on down this way.
Yes!
Alright, and so we keep pressing onward, and there's a chest! With a crimson ring! Which I think lowers fire damage? That is not accessories. Yes, reduces fire damage. Nice, but not strictly necessary. And now we have made it out of the distortion. Well, the major distortion. I think it is. I mean, I can see the kind of fuzzy glowing nature. That's what Kamoshida's was before we sent the calling card.
There it is. Doesn't it look a bit hazy? For the time being. Once we send the card and make Madarame aware it'll be stolen, it'll materialize like, yoo-hoo!
I wonder what form it will take.
Who knows? Bet it's something like a self-portrait.
The source of what distorted Madarame's reality this much.
Do you see the lasers? So even though we're at the location, we're not quite there yet. We need to make sure we secure this route.
See it.
Now, we can head on over to the right, but we can't exactly do much over there for the time being. Instead, we are going to head on over to the left,
A safe room.
where first off, there's a safe room.
We found a new safe room.
So now we can warp here whenever we want. Alright, and just like last time, since I didn't end things off in a safe room, I'm going to save in case something stupid
I
happens.
should write something.
And from here, since we haven't done it in a while, let's consult our
Yes.
party.
Hey,
true.
What are your thoughts?
And that is everything.
Okay.
So even though we
let's go.
found the treasure, we still need to actually find a way
get
to
back to-
steal it. And the best way to do that is to head on over here first. First off, there's loot, but then there's a control room.
Whoa!
Worth a shot.
Yeah!
Okay, well... Why don't we try opening the shutters first, just to see how this will work.
Yeah!
So, our way would have been blocked had we gone the other way, and now the way is open.
Hey,
Okay, well... We can either turn off the lasers or shut down the main power. If we try shutting down the lasers, maybe backup would just turn them back on. So, I say we shut down the main power. Or the laser could stay on. Well, that's a problem. Uh-oh. Well, let's go with the lasers. Nothing. So we can't just turn off the lasers then. Uh-oh. I mean, they're just Mikami.
I don't
Actually,
see a weakness.
huh, that's interesting. Oh, what were Mikami's weak to, though? Darn it, why am I not the one that's up? Please crit. Yeah!
It's almost scary how
Alright,
good I
switch
am.
on over to me.
Okay.
Then I can switch on over to... Oh, I don't have Mikami anymore. Well, damn it. Well, Hypixie's gonna be a problem. Upsars I don't think is really going to be helpful. Shisa? We'll go with Shisa.
You're mine!
That worked out pretty nicely. Ooh. Yeah, nuclear. I figured as much. Well, at least I took down one of them, so that helped out significantly. Alright, and then... Oh, it's my turn. It's legitimately my turn. Pastries has almost got Medea, so I'll switch on over to her, and... yeah, I'll just attack. And then Skull can use Lunge. Whew. I got a little dicey right there. Yeah, so you are prompted to test all 3 of those options. It's not like you can avoid that fight by not turning off the power. You have to do that because that is necessary information that you need to know.
I have something.
So anyway, we keep pressing ever onward, and more loot! I said more loot! As well as... Shadow.
This is what thievery is about.
Wait for you to get close. Gotcha!
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay. Well, that actually ended up working quite well. I failed asking for money, it called for backup, and then I just beat it up some more, and got even more money. We can actually kind of see a little bit around here. An interesting view, but also treasure! And this time we get a Saint's Tunic and a Pearl. Finally, some armor. So the Saint's Tunic resists rage and has a lot of defense power behind it. Go ahead and give that to myself, give the survival vest to Fox, and I think we are... Oh! Yeah, sure, why the heck not? You can have Yusuke's shirt, Skull. Okay, so moving onward. We are kind of hurting. So I will go ahead and have Panther heal us all up since she is in the backup.
The shadow is near. Take caution.
Wait for it to turn around. And strike!
Show me your true form.
Oh!
The first move is
Oh
on.
my! Oh my, it is Shikioji! Oh, this is a problem. Well, the good news is, I do have nuclear skills.
Impressive.
Because this is going to be just as hard as that mid-boss. Shikioji is not a persona you want to mess with.
You're mine.
Okay, especially since you can't really hit it with physical attacks or gun attacks. So, just demand money from it. And don't push your luck.
Yeah! Nice!
Shikiyojis are a pain!
Nice work, team.
Okay.
If I could just raise up Apsaris just a little bit more. How close is she? 85. Like, one more battle and she'll be able to get Medea. Oh, there actually are some fights here. Oh, hopefully I don't have to fight any more Shikiojis.
It's a shadow. Watch out, Joker.
Gotcha!
Show me your true form.
Ah, damn it!
Now's our chance to strike.
Okay. That Shikioji gave me 3,000 yen. I was really tempted to push my luck and face it off like a second time. But I do not want to have to fight those guys. So, yeah, wasn't gonna push my luck there. Take this treasure with a magic ointment. Get out of the freaking way. And...
Show me your
yoink!
true form.
There's that Medea.
Okay.
Perfect.
You did it!
And our next skill is Alekwall. Decent. But I mostly just wanted Medea. And now I can fuse her away.
Child's play.
Alright, everything seems nice. Another safe room right up here.
I think there's a safe room.
You know, considering how sparse safe rooms have been, this is ridiculous that there are two right next to each other.
Hey, we can use this place.
So now we have the upper main hall. But we don't need to consult with anyone, we don't need to save, we don't need to do anything. We have it here, that's all that matters. Instead, what we can do is enter through here. Let's take a look around. I see treasure. There's a few things that are around here. For one, there's a lever.
Ah.
But more importantly than that, there's a ladder that we can ignore. We can just go across the wiring up here, and the scaffolding as well. And...
Hey, look!
Oh.
so remember that lever that we just walked past? Yeah.
Joker.
Alright. Pull.
Wait!
Gotcha.
You got it.
Ah, I see what you're getting at. You plan on using the darkness, right?
Nice.
If we do it fast enough. I mean, I'd rather not have to fight all of them. Plan sounds good enough to me. Fortune favors the bold.
Now then.
Alright, so now all we have to do is get the hell out of here. And we've done it. All we need to do is just get up to this point, and then put our plan into action. Now, thankfully, the safe room is right here, so we can very easily leave. And come the actual infiltration, we can just immediately get back to this point. Of course, I already mentioned that I'm going to do this legit and just start from the beginning and not utilize the safe room teleportation. So, it's still going to be fun. But we can head back on over to the main entrance to the museum. Unfortunately, there weren't any other shadows I was able to recruit, which leaves me with 3 spaces, which, to be honest, like, that's fine. That is actually fine. Actually, I don't even need to do anything right at the moment, if I'm perfectly honest. We can just end things off right here. Well, I'm tempted to go check, but I'm sure that if they did respawn, they'd be here the next time we come back. So instead, we're just gonna leave the palace. Let's get out of here. Thanks, Panther. And there we go. We have now made it to not only where the location of the treasure is, but have found a way to steal it. We've secured a route. All we need to do is send the calling card.
Yes! Yeah.
You got it. Great job, everyone.
Ah, you're back.
Oh.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, can face it while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it.
Yeah, we were concerned with Yusuke this entire time.
Where have I
I think we should consult him, just to be on the safe side.
Outpost masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing the
Alright then. Ooh, it has been quite the day. But we've secured the route to the treasure. We can end things off, but I think we're going to be sending the calling card out soon. Not necessarily the next day, but soon enough that I want to get up to that point. That way we can start things off by sending the calling card. So we'll continue on for just a little bit longer.
nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me.
Huh? That is a good question. Ryuji? The Cake Night Rises. So this happens occasionally. Sometimes whenever you're in bed, your different confidants will ask to spend time with you. I'm pretty sure this is usually your party members. Might be a few instances in which it's other people that you know as well. But anyway, you can make plans with them to go out and, you know, spend extra time with them. Oftentimes it is just going to the movies, but there are a few other things that they'll call you in the middle of the night to ask you to do. So if you go right away, then you will be able to gain quite a few extra points within the Confidant, as well as get any additional bonuses that you would get for the activity, such as getting the points for seeing the movie. However, if you do respond immediately, then you won't be able to obviously have any other activity. You can put it on hold and not necessarily commit, but I believe you get less points if you do that. Like, less confidant points. So, we are actually going to be doing that. We are going to see the movies with Ryuji. Sounds good. I'm exhausted.
Sorry.
You're good. Movie hasn't started yet. Come on.
Do you want to know why I use pies? Cakes are too quick. You can't savor all the little taste sensations you see when forced to choose cake or pie. People show you their true taste. I am nothing like you. You're a psychopath who bakes for money.
It's hilarious, though. So yeah, not only do we just see the movie, but we do it without having to pay anything. So by doing that, we get the actual kindness points that we would have gotten by seeing this movie by ourselves. Without needing to pay anything too. Hooray!
All right. Actually,
Maybe not the same reaction, but they certainly make me feel something.
right? I'll pay you back for that.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun too.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
Alright, and since we still have our evenings, we can still go and watch the Home Shopping Network. So, what is on sale today? Wild Clogs. Okay. $49.80. Oof. I really don't care. Alright, so that's what we could potentially get. So what exactly are we going to be doing this evening? Well, first things first, I'm going to head on over to the underground walkway and get our drink for the evening. I'm so glad that we can do this either day or night.
Hi.
So this one increases knowledge. So a free point to our knowledge, always a good thing. Alright, and from here, I'm tempted to head on over to Untouchable and sell our stuff, but I don't think that's strictly necessary to do right this minute. So instead, I'm going to head on over to the station square. Because today, we are going to be spending some time with Yoshida.
Please consider what I have to say. Good evening.
Yeah, that was one of my teachers. Oh, yeah, sure. So this evening, we are spending time with Yoshida.
Let's say we head on over. Everyone. What?
Yeah, Mr. Yoshida told me.
No.
Well, if we're being truthful, I'd say his speaking skills. He's amazing at giving speeches.
You're right.
I mean, the councilman has a point. I mean, you can have the greatest of intentions, but without securing votes, it is hard to get elected just on merits alone. Since, let's be honest, a lot of people are cynical. But Yoshida also has a point. Well, anyway, I usually don't do like the whole explaining like my thoughts about it unless like we don't get anything. But we do get something. For reaching rank 3, we now have fundraising, which will allow us to ask for even more money during negotiations. So yay! So basically, occasionally you will just be able to get more money whenever you just negotiate with shadows. And more money is always a good thing. Alright. So, I believe there is a tell when this happens. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this happens with this or if it happens with another... well, another ability that we get from this confidant. But we'll see soon enough, and I can explain it if I'm right then. But I'm not gonna have another crocodile tear incident.
Yes. Well then, I'll see you again.
Another time, Yoshida-san. And yeah, you can see that we didn't actually get a kindness boost from... Or was it charm? I think it was charm. We didn't get a charm boost from that, so... Do keep in mind, you don't always get those social point boosts. But we now have a seat on the train. So what are we reading? Well, we were in the middle of a story about Carmen. Let's finish our story about Carmen.
Wow.
Carmen is a very interesting story.
Oh.
Although, like I said, we haven't exactly reached that history lesson, but it is the next one. So, I'm looking forward to that one. And so we get a nice boost to our charm.
Alright.
Alright, well, that worked out pretty nicely. And then there's school.
Oh, yes.
Yes?
What is the answer?
I feel like I just said who this was. The answer to this is William Kidd.
Very good.
I mean, that's not entirely what happened. Well, I didn't see the merchant bit in my notes, but it does make a lot of sense.
Nice going.
Whatever. Close enough to the truth, I guess. The point is, we get more knowledge.
Yep.
True, but why the hell would Kidd's treasure be off Japan? Alright, well, all we need to do is send the calling card, and we are pretty much done for today. Although, since we finished the book, we can head on over to the library and exchange our Carmen book for a different book. So we'll go ahead and return that. And then, what is the next book that we are going to be taking out? We are going to take the book on Goemon. So this one will give us some extra guts. Now, granted, like I said, the main point was to get to rank 3 guts, but we do need to rank 4 guts if we want to begin the Confidant with EY. So, it's still worth it to keep pursuing guts for the time being, but we don't need to be all gun-ho about it. Well, at any rate, now is about as good a time as any to call it a day. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5.
Interesting.
We are going to send the calling card. Now, this is the point in which I was kind of iffy about changing the order that I did things. Because originally, I was intending on just going over and... Oh, that's on. I was really just planning on going over and spending time with Takemi today. But instead, I think I'm going to change things up and send the calling card tomorrow. Or, not tomorrow, today. By today, I mean today's in-game time. Because there are a few things that are, well, specifically one thing that is rather important about, you know, finishing off Madarame's palace soon. So now is a good time to go about and do that. And I had a little bit of problems when I delayed it even one extra day. So we're gonna see if I can actually, you know, make up for that this time around. Though it is going to mess up with my notes. Oh well, it's called efficiency. So until next time, everyone, take care.